What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today we are once again with F1 2017 career mode. We are still in the Haas F1 team, and today we are at the Circuit of Americas for the USA Grand Prix. So let's just dive into our laptop for a second, and we are going to see right away in the left hand side of our screens that there are going to be mixed conditions on track for the weather forecast, so it might rain during the qualifying and the race and make this whole thing interesting. Romain Grosjean is beating me by 5 points in terms of the rivalry, and yeah, I'm still overachieving within the team. In the R&D 3 we are third in the general performance. We are still leading in the powertrain. We are trailing Ferrari, who just got recently a upgrade, but we are trailing them in the aero departments, and we are sixth in the chassis department, which is not too great, to be honest, but we are close to another upgrade. I'm not sure if I should go for the upgrades, because I'm going to leave the team and the car is already very good, so maybe once I change teams this car is going to be very tough to beat, so maybe I won't develop it, but I'll guess we will see. Hey Shadow, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you enjoy it. So let's just go right into it with the practice session number 1. Let's kick off the weekend for the USA Grand Prix.
Friday morning here in Texas as we await the green light to signal the beginning of a wet practice session. The teams will be working hard to eke out as much performance as possible. No cars on track just yet then. We'll be getting the green light in a couple of minutes. And all eyes are fixed on the sky. Anthony Davidson, I think they're hoping to spot a nice patch of blue heading this way.
Doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon though, does it? I'm not sure how many teams will be willing to send their cars out in these conditions, to be honest. There are guys out in the pit lane with leaf blowers trying to clear the worst of the standing water away, but it seems like a bit of a futile effort as things stand right now. Of course, the best way to clear water is to get cars out on track. The trouble is, no one wants to be the first one out there. As soon as 1 or 2 sensible lap times appear on the monitors though, more are guaranteed to follow.
Hey Shadow, I'm fine, man. I just had a quite busy day at work, that's why I'm starting later. I had to do 1 extra hour at work. What is up, Francisco? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you enjoy it. So, let's go for the overview. Let's see the forecasts. Dry P2, P3, wet qualifying, and wet in the race towards the end, but I think we are still good enough to go for the dry setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the dry setup, because most of the race and most of qualifying are going to be held in dry conditions. What's up, Metcow? Welcome to the stream. Hey Logan, man, how are you guys? Hope you guys enjoy the live stream today. So in terms of the gearbox, we are good on the gearbox. I'm going to bring it back to this power unit.
We'll make the changes you requested
For this practice session, and I'm going to skip the time and let's see if it's going to be dry when we get everything fitted onto the car. So we can start with even if it's only the track acclimatization, we can still good. I don't care about that, chef. I know how much time I have, and I know how much time I need to complete a program, so I'm going to do it first try. So yeah, hey Dale69, welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully you will enjoy this one. I didn't mess around with anything. The only assist I'm using is still the racing line only, and I am still racing against 105 AI. So let's turn in, please, car. Don't be too evil on me. Okay, let's start the track acclimatization program. Let's see how it goes. quite slow on the apex there. I'm getting so many green corner entries. I just missed that one completely. And again, green entry. Okay.
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
We got that one done. Purple result. But well, just take a look at the available setups. Maybe I can find... I'm going to see on the workshop.
Look at the classification at the end of the session.
Oh, okay.
Here are your top three: Hamilton, Perez, and Daniel Ricciardo.
Looks like I won't. But yeah, I'm going to take a look at the Steam Workshop setups for this track, because maybe I can find the Flying Fins. Because I usually get along very well with his setups. Okay, so you're already over 1,000 resource points. So let's just dive into the second practice session. See how that one goes. Okay, so I'll just quickly check the Steam Workshop. See, let me load that and browse. I have a couple, I don't know if you guys can see this menu or not, but I have a couple of Flying Fins setups, so I don't have any other setup for USA, right? I have that one, but I don't really like it. Let me browse the Steam Workshop. So, location USA, where is it? USA. Nope, I can find Limitless setup alright, but nope. Looks like I don't have the Flying Fins available. Okay, so I'll just do some tweaking. Hey Max Verstappen, welcome to the stream, man. Hey Android, welcome back. Yeah, I think it's everything is alright now. Where's the brakes? I'll bring it down a bit. Yeah, I think that's fine now. But let's test it. But yeah, man, how are you two doing? Hopefully you are going to enjoy the live stream. But yeah, let's go for the tire management program. Let's see how this goes. Well, a little bit of oversteer on the exit of that reverse turn 8 from Turkey. Okay, man, okay. Hey, F1 Gamer, welcome to the stream. For some reason I'm not very good with the tire conservation around this track. I don't really know why, but for some reason I've never been able to get a very good result in this program, in this track. Maybe it's the setup, maybe it's how I'm driving. How are we in the classification? We are first in the championship, around 40 points ahead of Grosjean, who is second, and we are leading the constructors as well by almost 100 points. The second team is Ferrari. Oh, what's going on, Dale? I think I will.
Let's speed up. Our tyre data is no good unless we're doing a representative pace. If we don't get our time delta back in the green, we'll need to rerun this program.
Oh, to play what? F1? Huh. Well, I'm not doing very good in this program, but yeah, I've never been able to do very well in this tire conservation program. So, whatever. Oh, okay. Well, it just takes time. It's just what I got through to be like semi-good. Yeah, it just takes time, it just takes lots of practice. Yeah, I'm just wrecking the tires, whatever. I'll just go back to the garage. I'm not very good in this program. But I'll just tweak the setup a bit. Well, the thing is, I'm not really a TRL limitless. I'm not exactly a flying fiend, you know. Like, there are still plenty of guys who can beat me easily.
It's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
I'll do that. Let's see how that goes. Like, I'm not even the best driver in my career mode, in my league racing league, so I'm not even beating the guys there. So, oh, you need to go? Okay, man. See you. Hopefully, see you in the next opportunity. Yeah, man. I think we'll be able to. Especially if we win this race, we are going to be in a great position to win the championship. Not the best exit out of the hairpin, but could have been worse. That was bad. That was a bit scary. Okay. I feel like maybe I have too much wing, because the graphic, like the circle, is going down way too fast when I'm just on a straight line. I'm not sure though. Ah, don't worry, man. You are doing fine. Like, I know guys who can't even do that competitively, so yeah. Whatever, man. Don't worry. Like, you have to start somewhere, you know, so it's whatever. Just try to get the best setups you can and just keep practicing. Like, the best thing for me, the best thing to practice, for example, yesterday at Japan, I finished the race lapping much faster than what I started the episode, you know? So doing 100% races, if you have the time to do them, I think it actually helps. It gives you lots of practice while you are still just in the career mode or whatever. You are still racing the other cars, you are still doing something. You are not just in time trial just setting laps alone, but you are also having lots of practice. So let's now jump into the qualifying pace program. Hopefully you can get a good results in this one. I've never been very good in this program, or in this track, but I always do well in the actual qualifying session. So I don't really know what that's all about. Maybe it's just the practice program that's very hard around USA. Yeah, that was wide, that's why I cut the corner, because I still want to beat the practice program, you know? Still no, yeah, I still remember you. You just dropped by yesterday, so yeah. Hey, Ka, welcome to the live stream. No! I'm just trying to push, that was too much. We have to gain 5/10 on our previous flying lap, so... that was just bad. Yeah, I can brake so much later because of the climb. That's the grass!
What happened? Let me know your
God damn it! I was doing so well. Yeah, man, like, that's quite... that's not the grippiest material on the outside there, you know? Look at where I was compared to the track. It's just that I don't want to give it too much steering, because I'm afraid the car will just lose the back end, so that's why I ended up running wide. So... I don't really know. I'm still faster than last time, but I'm still slower than the objective. That was so bad. I almost stopped on that braking zone. Yeah, I think I might have too much wing, but I don't really know, to be honest. I'm losing 4/10 to that. God damn.
Well done. That lap beats our primary target time.
Yeah, still not able to get purple. It might also be because this is my old power unit. Maybe I would be able to beat the challenge if I went to the new power unit, but whatever. I didn't spin, but I'm so much slower compared to last time around there. Yeah, it's done. I won't be able to complete it. So yeah, that's what I'll do. So only the green target. For some reason, I'm not very good in the practice programs around this track, but whatever. Just keep moving on. At least I got the team target, which was a fast first sector, and I accomplished that at least, so...
Roman's currently P2.
This is also the track where I got my first podium in the career mode. I think this is... I also got... No, it wasn't my first win, because my first win was Canada. But I got my second win around here. I think I've always finished in the podium, if I'm not mistaken. I've always finished in the podium around here. That's nice to know, but not like it really counts for much, but... See, I put the throttle down and it just goes. Why did I do that corner in 4th gear? Huh? What did you miss? Nothing. I'm still in practice. I started quite late myself because I had to do a 1 hour extra of work. So I started the stream actually later than usual. Why am I so slow during that 3rd sector? I don't know, but yeah. Nevertheless, hope you enjoyed the live stream. I swear to God. I don't care. That didn't work. Oh, come on. Now I need to nail every single lap. Come on. Maybe it's best to leave the car in fourth on the exits there. Is Romain having issues with the brakes? I don't think so, at least so far. I never had issues with the brakes myself in this career mode, so... And he has actually won a couple races, so... I'm guessing we've finally found a spot where he's comfortable with and where he can push. Yes, it was. It was right here on the exit of this corner. The AI is quite slow because they go to the right, to the racing line. So I just dived on the inside on that second to last corner. And yeah, I took it.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Yeah, but this is season 4, so imagine it's just 2021. In 2021, the Haas is one of the best cars. So yeah. God damn!
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
Yeah, that corner is always mad for me. I don't really know why. Maybe it's the line I'm taking, but... Oh, why am I on reach? And why am I not closing in on Ericsson? He's on a 2016 Ferrari power unit. I have the best power unit in the career mode, so... I don't think they'll ever pull out of F1, but yeah, that's a possibility. Hey Lazy God, what is up? Oh, looking at the chat, that was quite a nasty corner cut. Hey man, what's up? Well, I don't think Ferrari will ever pull out of F1 because they need F1, like, as much as F1 needs them, really. In my opinion, it's part of the Ferrari's DNA, the F1 presence. So... Oh, what is Stroll doing? Just coming to what great timing I have, I swear to God. Wow, thanks Lance. Come on. God damn. Oh. I'm so bad at this game. Come on. Let's finally get this over and done with. Okay. God damn. So I'll tweak the setup. I have one thing to do. And I'll get the power unit that's going to get me through the qualifying and the race. So what I'm going to do is...
So far our fastest lap is a 1 minute 33.7.
I think I'm going to do that. I could do this and that, but I think it's best to leave it at 6 and bring this up. So, power unit, we'll go to our 5th power unit, which we used for the first time in Japan. That's why we started last. And let's go and skip into the qualifying session. So, yeah, let's advance to qualifying.
All the cars are now over the line. Your top 3 again.
I don't care about those guys. Oh. Okay, 1254 points I think it was. So let's listen to Emma Jenkins with the targets for the qualifying.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
And we are supposed to finish in the top 5 and beat our rival Roma Grosjean. So yeah, I think that's what we have for now, not much to do. So let's go right into the qualifying session, shall we?
We're expecting qualifying to start any minute here in Austin, Texas, where drivers will be hoping to top the timesheets today and be ready for tomorrow's US Grand Prix.
Hey man, what's up? It's actually holding quite nicely since Malaysia it fixed.
It always looked like the kind of track that asks an awful lot of the rear tyres, such as the frequency of low-speed exits.
Lots of low-speed exits means the rears are in for a lot of punishment. It's all too easy to spin them up coming out of a corner too aggressively. It might look great for us as spectators, as we love to see a car driven beyond its limits, but it's not going to result in a great long-run pace.
We don't think you'll have any trouble getting into the next session, so don't push too hard.
So, let's go into the setup. Let's reduce the amount of fuel. I don't need that much fuel. And yeah, let's just get up there. See what kind of lap I can pull off. I think I'm going to do a lap on Rich Mix because I don't think I need to go to max. I think I can still beat the AI for Q1, right? I think I can still get into Q2 with rich fuel lap. Okay. So just going to take it easy, try not to wreck the tires and or the engine. I'm going to start on the super softs. Well, I don't really care about the new logo. Like, one day it was going to change. I just don't care about it. I don't think it's good, but I don't care. What matters to me is the racing, not the freaking logo. Give me a second, I'll answer to that in a moment. Hey Sergey, welcome to the stream. I like the Haas. It's not my favorite team, but I like it. I just took it. I think it was still a good challenge on a lesser known, like not lesser known, but in terms of YouTube, not many people are going to start with Haas, I think. And it was still a good challenge because it was quite bad in terms of the chassis and the aerodynamics, but it had a good base on the Ferrari engine which I could build upon, and that's what I did. And currently it's top 3 in terms of performance. Oh. Okay.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
That was a good lap, I think. Just going to bring it home. Someone coming through. That's Hulkenberg, who just completed his lap. He's currently in 3rd place. Bottas is about to start his flying lap. He's going on a set of super soft tires. I'm going to use those for my actual Q2 lap. So I'm... when there is F1, who am I for? The team I like the most is Red Bull. The driver I like the most is Verstappen. But I don't really consider myself a fan, in the sense that, like, if I'm not worried if Red Bull loses or if Verstappen comes last place. You know, I don't really care. If he wins, if he deserves the win, that's great. If, for example, Lewis Hamilton wins, if he deserves the win, that's also great for me. Verstappen is just the driver I like the most, but I don't care who wins as long as the race is good and the driver who won the race deserves it, or put up a good show.
We expect to potentially see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
I think I have... that name is not strange to me. It's not completely foreign to me, that name. But I just... I can't remember it, but I think I saw it somewhere.
Down the order, you're currently in P4.
Currently in P4. I did a lap on Rich Mix, so I wasn't even pushing too much. So almost on the limit of fuel. Did I watch the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix? To be honest, I didn't see much. I didn't see. I saw the start, and from there on I was just listening to the commentators, but I was doing other stuff, so... Okay, so back into the garage we are, as one of the McLarens just goes out of the pit. And yeah, we are currently in 3rd place. So Hamilton beat me and Ocon beat me, but they are...
I think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
They are on a... They were probably pushing, I wasn't, so I don't really care about that result at the moment. So let me just go fast forward. Let us see who's fighting for the bottom spot. Grosjean is 19th. He has to improve, right? Hey Seniku, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Abu Dhabi was quite boring, so... Yeah, Grosjean on provisorily pole, but Q1 doesn't count really for anything. So... let's proceed. The guys, oh my god, Bottas almost got knocked out. We have Lance Stroll in last place. Then we have Van Dorn, Ericsson, Verline and Fernando Alonso. Hey Diogo, welcome to the stream, man. And yeah, those are the guys who got knocked out in Q1. But goddamn, Valtteri Bottas was only less than 2/10 of getting eliminated in Q1. So yeah, that was quite close. Now, Q2 is upon us. And it's going to rain quite soon, so let me go to the setup, please. Let me change right onto a set of the Super Softs, and let me get out there.
When you're ready.
Well, to be honest, some of the other drivers who are probably faster than him performed poorly. I don't know if it's already raining. I can see the droplets of rain. Stroll got more money than skill? Yeah, probably, but it's still not bad. He still was doing good in like GP3 or whatever he went through. He still did well there. But yeah. Okay, so let's try to get a lap in as quickly as possible. Oh, was he? I didn't see him. Well, he had a couple. Wasn't he having a battle with Grosjean for quite a bit of time? Can I do Monaco in heavy rain? Well, if it happens, I just do basically the live streams for the career mode. When I come around to Monaco, if it rains, I'll do it. 2016 Ferrari engine. What? Oh, yeah. What? Did the Saubers beat Stroll? Okay, let's hope the track is still good enough for dry tires. Looks like it might not be, but whatever. Oh, that was bad. I just hope this isn't going to be the same BS as Italy, where I did my lap on the dries, and I still got beat by some guys in inters, and I ended up qualifying like 6th or something. Quite a bit of understeer at the moment. Well, the only 3 teams I've ever got since season 1 was Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a poll. You guys are going to be able to vote on which team you guys want me to see out of the available when I reach the last race of the season. And yeah, then oh my god, that was wide.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Yeah, I don't know if they are going to offer me a contract or not. I was still faster than Ocon. Me on Super Softs was still faster than Ocon. Yeah, I had all 4 wheels off track there, but then again, also did Vettel in real life, and his lap time wasn't nullified. Also, I lost time through there. I wasn't really gaining time by going off track there. I just lost time. So, yeah. By the way, I have someone behind me. Oh, that's Ocon.
On track in about 10 minutes.
Oh, it's about to get worse. I don't think anyone is going to beat my time, but... Oh, Mad Cow, no problem, man. You have school tomorrow, I have work. I do the sacrifice, like, to entertain you guys, but you guys don't need to do the same. You can go to sleep whenever you guys need to, or whenever you guys see fit. But yeah, I'm committed to doing one live stream per day. By the way, for any new guys, the only assists I use are the racing line and the race settings. I have 105 AI. So yeah, that's what I'm currently racing against. So this is goddamn quick. Oh, okay. Hey man, see you later, hopefully. What do I work? I work on a financial department of a private hospital. And it's currently being quite chaotic because one of the colleagues got pregnant and the other one had a motorbike crash. So we are doing the work of 4, but we are only 2. So it's quite chaotic. I had to stay an hour longer today at work, so this is why the live stream started later. But yeah, Ka, see you hopefully in the next time you can, and have a good night, man. Oh, you miss Nico Rosberg? I like Nico Rosberg, like... He won the championship against Hamilton. Yeah, Hamilton had reliability issues, but also did Rosberg. When in 2014 he literally couldn't fight for the title because his car broke down on the last race. So yeah. Well, no, I don't get paid extra hours because before me going into that company, like, people would abuse it, people would stay late, and so they just yeah, they just decided to not pay any other extra hours. Well, I don't know for sure, you never told me, I think, so yeah. Did I see him on TV? No, I didn't really. Well, that's not really Portugal, it's just that people abused... People were staying later to get more money, so yeah. You are not supposed to be working extra hours in that company. You are just not supposed to. So, yeah. Let's keep on going forward. Let's go into the end of Q2. Don't think anyone is going to improve too much. Lewis Hamilton improved even though the track is wetter, but... yeah. Let's see who gets cut out. No, not... Well, Sergio Perez arguably is might get cut out and get knocked out, but yeah, he actually got knocked out. So P11 it is for the Mexican. Was we have... Where is 14th? Or 15th? What? Okay, man. See you later, man. Why do we only have 14 drivers? Where is the 15th? Well, whatever. Knocked out are Carlos Sainz, Palmer, Massa and Perez. I don't know what happens to 15th place, but yeah. We still got through. Look at that Lewis Hamilton lap. That must be a freaking glitch. Do I like more? Like, I was quicker in 2016, but I like 2017 more. I like it more. But yeah, I was a bit quicker in 2016. So, heavy rain for this last session. So let me go to the setup, let me just do a click on the front wing. Front wing. There it is. And let's get out on track. Yeah, don't you worry, Jeff. I think I know what I'm doing. No, you are not asking too much questions. It's normal for a newcomer. Like, even if you were asking too many, I will only answer when I can, right? So there's no problem in you making questions. I'll be more than happy to answer to the best of my ability. Well, that was nasty. Oh, and I'm on max. I wanted to be on standard. The car gripped up in the front more than what I was expecting. What does max fuel do? Just gives me more power, but also burns the fuel quicker. So, and you can only use it in qualifying. You can't use it in practice or in the race. So it's basically the max setting you can use in terms of power deployment, from the power units to the wheels to the ground. I just need to be good on the traction and try to use the most of it, because the more wheel spin I have, the less power is going through the wheels to the ground. So that's just a waste, isn't it? Can you race in TV mode? I'm sorry, man, I tried, but it's very weird for me. I can't be as fast. Damn it. Yeah, that's just... I won't be able to do another lap. I think I might even go down to P10, because I'm getting beat by Kvyat, so... There goes Hulkenberg. Come on. Grosjean with provisory pole. He might get it, but yeah, once again I'm going to fail the target for the team and also get beat by my teammate. Yeah, I'm just not very good. At least I haven't found a very good setup for this track. But yeah, we are usually better in the race, so Let's see how that goes. Maybe we can actually take advantage of a safety car or something. We are going to start on the super soft, so the possibilities are varied. Well, I have Verstappen behind me, so if he doesn't improve, at least I won't start P10. And if I can maybe capitalize from the penalties from some other drivers. Oh, someone else beat me. Maybe Ricciardo, because Verstappen is now down to 10th place. Verstappen is probably going to beat me when he goes out again, but... I can't change it now because I'm in qualifying. I can't change it anymore. I can only change the differential. Really? I thought I was going to be able to clear it. But yeah, I had no front wing and I forgot. That's why I almost crashed into the pit lane, into the pit wall. Yeah, into the pits we are now. Oh, Grosjean is right behind me. I can see him in the mirrors. But yeah, still P9. I might be quicker, I don't know, when I go for another lap time. Cause I'm going for another lap, if I can, so... I just don't know if the track is going to get quicker or slower, but nevertheless I will try to do a good lap. So let's see how that goes. Let me just check one thing. Okay, 1 minute of repairs. I'll just
spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yeah, no problem. I'll just get another set of wets. I'm going... As you can see, I can only change the front wing, the differential, and very limited stuff. I'm going up to 100. See how that is. What's my favorite circuit? Canada. Yeah, that's absolutely my favorite circuit. I'm gonna do that.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's gonna dry up. 10 minutes.
Yeah. I think there are cars that are going to leave the track soon. Yep, they are all out now, so yeah. What?
All set. Everyone clear?
Oh, it's Inters. Okay. What's my favorite circuit? It's Canada, and why? First, because it's high speed, and second, because it also has the same feeling of Monaco, because the walls are quite close. If you go too wide, especially on the exit of the chicanes, you might lose a wing, you know? So that's why I like it, because it's still very close to the walls, but it's also high speed, so...
Rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there.
Yeah, the weather is improving. Let's see if we can still grab a flying lap time. I don't care, I'm going to cut corners, because I need to be able to do a lap. Ah, come on, this is the next one. Why does this influences the next lap? This is such bullshit. Can I do... all the races I do are 100%. Every single episode is a 100% race. I would like to be able to set a lap, but...
Now in pole position.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, that's normal. Come on, that's bullshit. Why am I losing the backhand so much? Oh, we were able to start a lap. Come on. Whew, that's great. I was still able to do a lap. I don't know if I'll be able to go up from P10, but I'll for sure try my best to. I'm on a dry setup, so yeah, we're still able to get P5, so we got the target for the team, so that's nice.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Grosjean, Vettel, and Lewis Hamilton. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So yeah, looks like Bottas was actually knocked out in P15. So yeah, have I ever been? No, I've never been to a real life race. The closest track I have to me, since I live in Portugal, the closest track I have is the Circuit de Catalunya. But I never went there, so maybe I can raise some money and go next year to Australia. But I think that's highly unlikely, since I still have to get my driver's license, so I need to save up for that. And yeah, do I want to go? I would like to go one day, but whatever. Once I'm able to, I'll just book vacations and I'll go. I would like to go one day, but yeah. Like my teammate from my racing league, he actually lives in England, so I might just one day be able to go to Silverstone with him. But yeah, once again beaten by Grosjean. I swear to God, since Grosjean became my rival, haven't been able to outqualify him or to outrace him since he's my rival. Actually, it is coincidental with my worst tracks, which are Malaysia, Singapore. Well, Singapore is good, but I got unlucky. I got brake checked by Ricciardo after a safety car. So, yeah, I just got unlucky at Singapore, but then Malaysia I'm very bad. Japan I'm not the best either. So, yeah, he has been able to beat me. Thanks, man. Glad you are enjoying the live stream. So let's listen once again to Emma Jenkins with the targets for the race.
Guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
So we are supposed once again finish 5th and beat Romain Grosjean, which is going to be hard since he started on pole. But let's see, hopefully we can make something work. So yeah, let's go to the race, shall we? Let's just get into our racing suit, into our car, into the grid, as Crofty will in a moment give us the rundown of the starting grid. Nice timing there.
What fantastic enthusiasm we... Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. A fantastic qualifying from Romain Grosjean yesterday puts him on pole, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Raikkonen, a Haas, and Ricciardo, Ocon, Verstappen, Hülkenberg, and Daniel Kvyat, Perez, Massa, Carlos Sainz, and Bottas, Alonso, Wehrlein, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Jolyon Palmer. Stroll and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Well, I usually do. I have a Discord server. You can find the link down in the description. Just click it, get in there if you want. Just for any of you guys who join, just put a message there telling me your YouTube username so I can identify you, because some people use different names in Discord than in YouTube, so that just makes me easier to know who I am speaking to. So let's edit the strategy. I think I can go for a second super soft stint. No. I can do that, but I'll go for that. Because it's going to rain. I don't know how long it's going to be. So, whatever. So, optimal is 40. But let's see. I'm just going to stretch it so it doesn't bother me. Or bother me. By the way, how many fuel? Oh, okay. So, that's nice. So, let's go into the race. As we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go for the USA Grand Prix. We got a good start on Hamilton, Raikkonen as well. We are going to switch onto the inside. We are going on the inside of the British and the Finnish driver. Raikkonen got back on us, but looks like Hamilton is the odd man out. He gets hung out to dry, and he's currently side by side with Verstappen. I was having better speed than Raikkonen after the hairpin, but I couldn't capitalize on it. There are yellow flags. Looks like Hamilton spun or something, because Verstappen is the one behind me, and yeah, he's alone now. So let me just take a look at what happens there. Yep, he just did a half spin. He actually got front wing damage. Well, no, actually it was Ricciardo who got front wing damage. I think there was a couple more cars getting front wing damage. Oh, there was one. I think it was Hülkenberg. No, that's just the carbon fiber of the Red Bull flying and bouncing on the chassis of the Renault. In Portugal, do I have 7 days croissant? What do you mean? Like, we have croissant, but that's a French thing. Hey RJW, welcome to the stream. But yeah, we got up to P4 after the good start we had. Now the top 3 are pulling away. Grosjean is already has a gap to both Ferraris. in second and third position. Well, I use the right to accelerate and the left to brake. Yeah, those guys are quicker. Just simply quicker. Not much I can do at the moment. Especially because I'm on super softs and they are on ultras. So I just need to... Oh, no problem, man. Just that I'm on supers, they are on ultras. So I just need to keep up with them as much as I can. Because they are going to make their pit stop quite early, I bet, so... I'll just be, I would like to be able to get in Raikkonen's DRS range when the DRS is enabled at the beginning of lap 3. I think I'm still getting slipstream off of him, it's just the slipstream is more effective for him since he's closer to Vettel, but I still got quite close to the Finnish driver. I don't know what fuel mix he's running, but I'm running rich mix. So now I got quite a good gap on Verstappen already, so I don't think he's going to be challenging me for position anytime soon. Just trying to keep up with Raikkonen at this point. I don't really need to do that. It's going to rain at the end of the race, so I think 2 stints or super softs are the best. Because that's the 3 stopper. Like, if the guys keep on going for ultra softs, then they'll stop more than me. I'll only need to do 1 stop until the rain. Well, yeah. But the thing, we might even have a safety car or something, so I'm not too sold on the softs for now. And pitting at lap 12 with these tires, it's just wasted potential. Because even if they pit and they catch up to me again, they won't overtake me. I know how to hold I know how to battle the AI, so I'm already more than a second off of Raikkonen, that's why I didn't get the DRS there, I think. But I'm getting quite close to him on this braking zone. What FOV is that? I'll show you in a moment. By the way, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you enjoy it. I'll just show you my camera settings in a second. Let me just arrive the start-finish straight. Oh, that was a bit wide. Once again, why is Raikkonen going for the middle part of the track? That's only going to make him slower on the apex, because he has to take a tighter turn. Let's see, where can I... Is it camera options? Yeah, that's that. Maybe you can screenshot it or something. But yeah, that's what I use. By the way, any of you guys who might not know, the only assist I use is the racing line, and I am racing against 105 AI. That's why they are pulling away a bit. I'm not too comfortable with this setup. I haven't really found a setup I'm truly comfortable with for this track, but I know I can be quick, especially if a safety car happens. Oh, you need to go? Okay, man. Hopefully see you in an upcoming live stream. I live stream daily, or at least I try to as much as I can. So Even though the next 2 days are not certain because of work, it's getting quite chaotic. But yeah, in the next week, well, in the weekends I do multiple. Last weekend I did 5 live streams, 3 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. So yeah, you'll have plenty of content. But yeah, Grosjean is leading, which isn't the most optimal of circumstances, even though I have a around 40-point gap lead. Well, I have a 40-point gap to Grosjean, and I'm the leader of the championship, so I'm not too worried about him being in 4th there, but...
3.8 seconds.
Hey Ka, welcome back. Okay, Sergey, hopefully see you later, man. Have a good night. Hey, welcome back, Ka. So, as you can see, we qualified in 5th. Off of the start, we got P4. I'm struggling to keep up with the Ferraris. Grosjean already has a humongous gap to the guys in front. I would like to be able to get within 1 second of Raikkonen, but for now that's not really possible. Even though we close in on him during this straight, we just can't arrive the next lap, the next DRS zone close to him. We do close in though in this stretch. But yeah, looks like they have better traction than me. I'm quite slow through that corner. Finally, I think 4th gear is faster through the last corner. Hey Dabu, no problem, man. Yeah, hopefully you can get well quickly. Wish you a quickly recover and have a good night, man. Well, I'll keep my mind on that. By the way, welcome to the stream, Richard. Do I have DRS? I don't think I'll have it. Nope. No DRS once again. Ah. I can keep up with them. I'm just not close enough to get DRS. Because I'm faster through this... through that straight. Come on! It's just that I'm on super softs and the top 3 are on ultras, so me catching up with Raikkonen is quite good. This is a win for us, right? But yeah, we are still being competitive if we can keep up with these guys on super softs, and Grosjean is not too far up the road, even though he's on ultra softs as well, and he has been faster than me all weekend. So We just need to keep up with them. No DRS yet, or once again. I feel like they have better traction out of the corners, don't really know why, but that's what I feel. I don't know if that's higher wings for them, so they can have higher cornering speeds, but no DRS yet, but I'm still right on the doorstep of DRS. That was chaotic, to say the least. I need to take a better line through here, because I always lose so much. That's why I always miss DRS. It's because of that last couple of corners. Why are those two going to the middle of the track before the corner? As I've said, it's only going to make them take a tighter corner. So lower apex speeds through there. It's just weird why they do that. Don't really know. But I don't think they used to do it. Oh, it's faster through there in 6th. I usually drop down to 5th. No DRS yet, come on! Oh, I'm trying so hard. Come on. Hey little blocks, welcome to the stream. I'm closer than ever to Raikkonen. Yes, I finally got DRS. God damn, I know this is a very short DRS zone, but still. Hey man, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you will enjoy it. I don't think I'll have DRS. Nope, yeah. Oh! That's good for me. Raikkonen having a go at his teammate. But they are still not losing that much to me, to be honest, as Raikkonen just got the best out of Vettel. I should never drop down to third on that entry. I should just go fourth on the corner, but whatever. Why do I keep myself in 7th there? I keep trying to only lift off on the approach to that corner, and it's always bad for me. Vettel looks like he's quite slow because Raikkonen is already pulling quite a gap. Am I going to have DRS this time? Don't really know. But yeah, Raikkonen looks like he's quicker than Vettel at the moment. Okay, I got DRS this time. That's going to be helpful. That's why. Oh, Vettel is going to the pits. Why am I down to P3 to third gear again? Yeah, Raikkonen with the fastest lap of the race. So quite smart from Vettel to not allow me to keep getting DRS on him. So now I have some work to do. Yeah, I have lots of understeer through there. Don't know if it's really my line or if it is just the setup. And I think Raikkonen is closing in on Grosjean, so.
0.7 seconds.
Oh, Raikkonen is going to the pits as well. So looks like Grosjean is better on the tires than his closest rivals. Supposed to pit at lap 22, so less than 10 laps from now. Lol. Well, actually that would be a fitting title, I guess, since Red Bull, it's good, but the Renault power unit isn't allowing them to be too good. Yeah, we might have a little bit of a quiet race for the next couple of laps until we have our pit stop at lap 22. Oh, and Romain is in the pits.
He's in the pits.
I think those two cars right behind Verstappen are both Ferraris. Don't really know though. So at lap 14 I finally got the lead of the race. And let's see the standings. So it's me, then Grosjean might get overtaken. Then we have Verstappen. Then it's Raikkonen and Vettel still on ultra softs. So they are still going to pit quite soon. So yeah. Then we have Ocon and Perez. Perez qualified 11th, got up to P7. Bottas 14th to 8th. So that's nice from him. Massa 12th to 9. Lewis Hamilton, he did an half spin in the first sector after a battle with Verstappen. So he started P3, got down to P10. And Carlos Sainz now in P11, followed by Jolyon Palmer and Lance Stroll. Wow! Then we have Ricciardo, Kvyat, Verline, Alonso, Van Dorn, Marcus Ericsson and Nico Hülkenberg started 9th. And after his pit stop is in last place in super soft tires. So yeah, Hamilton is a guy with a lot of work to do. What did I do? I'm doing purple first sector now. I don't know what I did differently. I honestly do not. Yeah, let's see, especially with the rain at the end. Hopefully it goes for inters, because then I don't know to go onto both dry compounds, right? The strategist screen told us we are going to have rain, so hopefully, I don't know if I should be safe and grab a set of softs, or if I can risk it and go for another set of super softs. I'm just not really sure. The plan is going for another set of super softs. But yeah, just in case, the recommended time to go for ultras. By the way, aren't super softs the mandatory tire as well as soft? So I think I'm safe on that department. So I just need to pick a different compound. And if it rains, I'm going to the inters and I won't need to run both compounds. If it doesn't rain, I'll go at lap 40 to ultra softs and yeah. Yeah, Grosjean is just faster, but Vettel is on ultra softs as well as Raikkonen, so those two might end up having a battle. Can I pick medium tires? No, not for this track. The only tires available are the ultras, the softs, and the ultras, the super softs, and the soft compound. Purple, red, and yellow are the markings on the tires available for today's race. I bet you guys can see on the minimap, Grosjean is getting closer to me, 7.9 at the moment, but I'm guessing Vettel and Raikkonen are closing in unless they are battling each other. So yeah, they might have a three-way scrap for what is net first place. Because I'm going to pit eventually, right? But yeah. 6 laps until my expected pit stop. Romain Grosjean with another fastest lap of the race. So is he faster than both Ferraris? He might be. Yeah, looks like he's pulling away from Grosjean on super softs. Is pulling away from Ferraris on ultra softs. Wow. Oh, there's a car stopped. There's a car parked. It's Daniel Kvyat. Oh yeah.
We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Understood. Copy that.
Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Set super soft tires.
Copy that. Super softs for next box.
Hey, okay Dale, hopefully have a good night, man. Maybe you can see the remaining of the live stream next time, or tomorrow, or whenever you can, and be caught up with the events and with the results as we approach, hopefully, next live stream. Should I go for... I should go for softs, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to take these until the end, hopefully, because hopefully it's going to rain and transition to winters, but I started on the super softs. This is going to be my first pit stop. What is that? That's such bullshit. Like, I have to be over... Like, I'm going to the pits, man. I can be under the delta if I'm going to the pits. Freaking hell.
Go, go, go.
Hopefully Perez doesn't overtake me. No, looks like he isn't. He actually goes into the pits to get rid of his set of super softs. Verstappen is up to P5. So I'm once again behind the Ferraris and my teammate, but Raikkonen and Vettel are going to pit quite soon. Grosjean is going to pit around 20 laps from now. And I'll hopefully take these tires at least until the rain period. I'm also going to conserve fuel and catch up to them, so... Yeah, if it rains, I'm going to the Inters, but if it doesn't, I'll go for it. But I don't think, can I? Yeah, I can still go for the super softs. Yeah, since I started on the super softs, I still have the other set of them available. I'm going to probably lose time to Vettel, Raikkonen and Grosjean because they are on much... Well, Raikkonen and Vettel are on much softer compounds. Grosjean is only on super softs. But he's only, what, 2 laps old super softs, so he's going to last 20 more laps on those. And it's going to be just like the first stint, he's going to be on faster tires than me. But I wasn't losing too much through the first sector, so... My thoughts on F1 if they went back to refueling, well, it would allow the cars... Well, now that I think about it, it's not very good. Because refueling would meant the cars would be able to push, you know, or to at least run light on fuel. That would make the cars reach higher speeds. That would put more strain on the power units. That would wear out the power units quicker. And since next season we are going to only have 3, that's a bad thing, actually. Also, the tires are going to be less durable, So with the higher speeds, higher forces upon them, they would last even less. So refueling in the current state of F1 is actually a bad thing. I can show you. The only assists I have on are the racing line, and I am racing against 105 AI. By the way, since we are in the safety car period, let me just give you a quick rundown of the grid. Romain Grosjean is leading, followed by Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen. Then we have me, Max Verstappen, Esteban Ocon. Then Valtteri Bottas, who started P14, is up to P7. Then we have Felipe Massa, who's doing a great race, 12th to 8th. Then we have Sergio Perez, 11th to 9th. So a good performance from him as well. Then we have Nico Hülkenberg, who just a couple of laps ago was in last place, just after his pit stop, and is up to P10. Now Lewis Hamilton, he did a half spin in the middle of sector 1 after contact with Max Verstappen right off the line. Well, not right off the line, but through the first sector they were side by side, through that Maggots and Beckett's-esque section. So he did an half spin, dropped back. Not a good race from him. Marcus Ericsson up to P12, but he has not made his pit stop yet. Jolyon Palmer 13th, Fernando Alonso 14th, then Pascal Wehrlein, Stoffel Van Dorn, Daniel Ricciardo on a 3-stopper, so wow. Then we have Lance Stroll. I didn't actually notice these DNFs, but Lance Stroll, Carlos Sainz, and Daniel Kvyat are out of the race, so wow. Yeah, true, I would want to scrap the power unit changing penalties and gearbox penalties. I don't think, like, I think the penalties, I think it's good. I'm okay with that. I don't think that's necessarily anything wrong with that. The only thing that I think is missing is that probably the guys who made the gearbox and the power unit component penalties didn't expect the teams to go at them like all in one race and take like 40 penalties. They were what I think they were intending. Well, yeah, that was stupid. What wheel do I use? Wait, give me a second. What wheel do I use? The Thrustmaster T150. But yeah, looks like Vettel has problems. Maybe a puncture, by the way, he went right out of the queue, but whatever. What was I going to say? The guys who made that rule wasn't expecting teams to go and pick up a brand new power unit and gearbox in the same Grand Prix. What I think they were expecting was, if you ever need to replace a component, you replace it. If you exceed the amount of the same component, you take the 5th place grid penalty. But I think they were expecting it to be a mix and match kind of situation with all of the compounds. They wouldn't necessarily use all of the first, all of the seconds at the same time. I think that's what they were hoping. If I'm making sense, I'm not sure if I'm making sense, honestly. What? Okay. So, yeah, they weren't just expecting for the teams to take advantage, if I can say that, of the penalties. That's the only flaw I can see with the penalties. But other than that, I think they should, if not keep the same amounts, increase it to 6 or 7. Because this, like, the reducement in the amounts, the decrease in the amounts, is only going to make the teams race even less. Like, the only race we might see cars actually pushing might be the last Grand Prix. Maybe not even then, if the title is still on the line. Like, teams are not going to push. Maybe guys during qualifying are not even going to be as fast as they are this year, because they can't afford to go so high on the engine modes, on the fuel modes, whatever, you know, because they're going to wear out at the same rate as they did this year, and they have less components to work on or to work with. So yeah, I think it's just going to be stupid. Like, next season I think the racing is going to be awful. I think we are going to go back to 2015, maybe 2014, where the best car just wins, because no one is going to be able to race each other. If someone makes a lockup trying to make a move, their tires are ruined for the rest of the stint. What happened when they did donuts? Did all of the cars break down after the donuts? I don't know. I didn't see, so... Hopefully I'm making sense with these rants, but... I'm Portuguese, so English is not my mother language. My mother language, goddamn. No, I've never been to an F1 race, to an F1 Grand Prix, but that would be great. I was snapping. I was adjusting my socks when they went on. That's not the button I wanted to press, sorry. Engineer repeat.
They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Whoo! Lol. Oh, Raikkonen! Both both Ferraris having problems right away. Goddamn.
Green flag.
Ferrari have bottled it. Now we are currently on a 1-2 with Haas. I'm going to try and pull away from Verstappen. Right? Jeff can't help it, man. It's just a ladies' man. It just... He has his ways, you know, with them. It's not like he can help his good looks, you know. It's not his fault. Ocon up to P3 now. Grosjean with the fastest lap right away. Yeah, that's... Someone is in the pits, I didn't notice. I'm guessing it's Verstappen, since he was on the ultra softs. Hey, try Putri Army? Welcome to the stream, man, thanks. It's just the Thrustmaster T150, the Ferrari edition. I quite enjoy it. I quite like it. So, yeah. Grosjean is just pulling away, Jesus Christ. Hopefully he'll... Maybe I can keep up with him enough for him to not be a problem. Because he's going to pit again. I'm not going to pit until the rain. Unless the rain is not enough to switch to winters. But yeah, for any of you newcomers, the only assist I use is the racing line, and I am racing against 105 AI.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
What's my favorite team? I don't think I have a favorite. There is certainly a team I like the most out of the others. Like, I like Red Bull and I like Max Verstappen, but I don't really consider myself a fan, in the sense that I don't care if Verstappen has a poor race. I don't care if he loses the race. Like, if he has a good race, if he wins, great. If he doesn't, great as well. I don't really care. It's just the driver I like the most out of all of them. But yeah, other than that, Like, I just like to see good races, and I'd like to see if the guy who ends up winning the race deserves the win. I'm fine with that. If it ends up being Verstappen or not is irrelevant, even though he's the guy I like the most out of the grid. Oh my god. Turn! Oh yeah, it's Grosjean! Grosjean is DNFing! What? Romain Grosjean is out of the race! All three cars in front of me have had issues. Vettel got an issue in the safety car itself. Raikkonen, you all saw how he spun. And Grosjean is now out of the race, and I have a chance. I think I have a chance of claiming what race is it? 17th? I think I have a chance of clinching the championship today. Right? Give me a second. Championship standings.
As things stand, we'll be leading the championship.
It doesn't tell me if I'll be winning or not if I win. But can I check it from the pause menu, the standings? Let me take a look. No, I can I? No, I don't think I can. I can see the race director, but yeah, I have something of a 40-point gap to Ocon just dropped down massively, overtaken by Bottas and Perez, whatever. Bottas started 14th up to P3. Wow. Yeah, right. But yeah, he's out of the race. Gifts me the lead. Bottas overtook Ocon using the slipstream and DRS, I guess.
Roman is out of the running. He stopped the car.
But yeah, man, I think I might be the world champion today. So yeah, we just need to not bottle it. What's the next thing? That's the thing. Once we get Abu Dhabi, I'm going to check what contracts I'm going to get offered, and then I'll do a poll if I can find out how to do it during the live stream. I'm going to do that, and you guys are going to vote. Now, the best Grosjean DNF ever was in Mexico last season, where he DNF'd, but he still got points. And it's not like there were only 10 drivers running, it was like 18 or something, but he still got points, because Felipe Massa was 11th, and he got lapped, and Grosjean, his engine blew up right after crossing the line for the start of the last lap, so he DNF'd on the lead lap, you know? So he ended up being 10th because he DNF'd on the last lap, he DNF'd on the lead lap. So he DNF'd and still got to a point. He was running P6 or something like that. And yeah, that's DNF'd caused Vettel to clinch both the drivers and the Constructors' Championship at Mexico. I couldn't beat Vettel. Vettel won the race. I got second. So yeah, last season he was the world's champion. Hamilton took the World Drivers' Championship in the first 2 seasons. Vettel was the champion in the third, and hopefully it's going to be our time in the fourth. I'm seeing yellow flags. There's another retirement. Daniel Ricciardo now. So I swear to God, what's going on? Cars are dropping like flies. Bottas is on ultra softs and is right on my Haas now. Right in the back of my Haas. Imagine next year, he's right on the back of my Haas and he has a super hard on So that's going to last quite a lot.
Right, some information on Hamilton. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Hamilton did an off spin in the first lap and is now having problems with his car. I swear to, what's going on today? Is that because of very few people took grid penalties because of power units? So maybe it's because of that. And I have no idea. I'm like Raikkonen in that Renault commercial. I have no idea. So I don't know if you guys ever saw that commercial.
Really good. You're managing it well.
Well, I'm actually not managing it too well, but whatever. Well, Bottas is trying his best to make a familiar face in the podium today, because me, well, I'm the championship leader, but Haas and the Force India are not something you usually see on the podium. So Bottas bringing some familiarity to the top positions. But I would like, if it was me, then Bottas and not. If it was me, then Perez and what? Oh, a DRS failure? Okay. I would like it if it was me, Perez and Ocon at the end.
DRS will be offline. There's a fault with the rear wing system. Stay out. We can work on a fix remotely.
Hey Blob, welcome to the stream. Which team do I support? I don't think I really support, but the team I like the most is Red Bull. I don't care if they win or not. If they deserve the win, I like them to win. But if they don't, it's okay. And we have yellow flags once again in the first sector, which just got cleared. But yeah, quite chaotic race today. Yeah, right? What? Engineer repeat?
They're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
That's sooner than the prediction. I should have gone onto the super softs, I think. But whatever. These are going to still last for a while. And yeah, it's Perez and Ocon, so... What wheel am I using? I'm using the Thrustmaster T150, the Ferrari edition. By the way, I'm playing on PC. The thing is that since this wheel is a PlayStation and PC exclusive, the buttons have the PlayStation symbols in them. So that's why the game, recognizing the wheel, presents the PlayStation buttons on the menus. Hey Atlas! Sorry. Hey Atlas, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you enjoy it. By the way, where's my water bottle? Let me take a sip of that. Give me a second. By the way, let me just check one thing. Okay. We have Perez and Ocon closing in since they have softer tires, so we might have a battle. I don't know if Perez is going to pit or when he's going to pit. I know he pitted at the safety car, which was lap 16. So 16, he's already done 10 laps. I'm expecting him to do at least 4 more. So yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that's my fault for being down in 3rd gear there. That corner is 4th gear. I don't know why I keep going down to 3rd. Well, I think Hamilton deserved it. Like, he did his job when it came down to the wire, so he took the wins he needed. Vettel is the one who bottled it, I think. Of course, he had the reliability issues, but Silverstone and Singapore, it's where he really gifted the championship to Hamilton. Hey Piratas, welcome to the stream. And we have a wild Mexican appearing on our mirrors. Oh, he tucks right back into... okay. Looks like he doesn't have the same kind of straight line speed. He's going to have the traction on me though. I had to respect the space. I had to respect the amount of space he needed. So him being in the lead doesn't bother me too much. Most likely to give me DRS even, so that's only going to help me. I'm also going to have the slipstream off of him. So yeah, it isn't that bad. Hey Blobmon, thank you for the subscription, man. Glad you are enjoying the stream. Hopefully you will enjoy the remaining of it. Yeah man, thanks pal. We are quite close to 350. I think I got to 300s like a week ago or two. So the growth has been quite good. Well, I think that shows that you guys are enjoying the content, right? So I'll read that message in a second, Ka. Just give me a second. Vettel's mistake was focusing on the wrong driver in Singapore. Well, yeah, like, that's the same move anyone does at the start of the race. Like, everyone squeezes the driver to the inside. The thing is, I wouldn't in a million years, me on his shoes, wouldn't ever expect in a million years Raikkonen to have such a good start. Especially on those conditions. And especially since the first night race in the rain, like that's the first time he trained on that circuit. So it's always a bit of unknown, you know, because it's a different surface, you know, and the temperature is different as well. So that was a different mix from what the drivers are used to. Nah, no problem, man. Yeah, he only needed to finish in the top 3 or whatever. So, yeah, he bottled there. But, yeah. He never saw Raikkonen coming. And Verstappen couldn't back off at one point because his front tires were pinched between the side pods of the Ferraris. So even if he braked, his front wings would get clipped by the rear tires of the Ferraris. So he wasn't even given a chance to back off. Yeah, so yeah, it was just a tricky start. Vettel was going to squeeze the guy to the inside, as like everyone does on the start for the most part. And yeah, just Raikkonen was there, and no one was accounting Raikkonen to be there. Raikkonen just had a massive start. Like, Raikkonen was probably going to get first out of that start because he had the inside. It just had to be slightly later on the brakes, or maybe just keep side by side with them, and they will need to give him the space, you know, because he was going to be front wheels alongside the front wheels of Verstappen and Vettel into turn 1. So it was going to be Raikkonen leading the race after the first corner, in my opinion. Do I think Kubica will get the Williams seat? Probably, because I don't know if this is true, but isn't there a thing with Williams needing a driver over 25 because of the Martini advertisement? So I would like Verline to go to Williams, but I'm guessing first Williams need an experienced driver alongside Stroll, so he can learn the most and develop as quickly as they can make him develop. And secondly, there's a reason why Verline didn't move to Force India and to any other teams. There's just something wrong with him, probably just something in behind the curtains, you know, just behind the scenes, just his attitude. I don't know, something is wrong with him that only the team managers, the team principals, whatever, know about, because there's a reason why he isn't getting picked up. And he has huge talent. He's the youngest ever DTM winner, so, and DTM is quite a difficult championship, so he's the youngest world champion there ever, so he is definitely quick, but he's not getting picked up, and there's a reason for that. Unless everyone in the paddock is just stupid. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. But I don't know, like, why would they bother testing him? You know? Why would they bother putting... Why would Renault bother putting him on the car when they have Sergei Sirotkin, for example? Well, they had at the time. Now they have Sainz and Hülkenberg and it's quite locked up. But they had Sergei Sirotkin available to replace Palmer, you know? Like, yeah, of course, any of us, like, none of us have the information. So this is all hypotheticals, but, or hypotheticals, not really sure how to pronounce it, but, yeah, that's just, we don't really know, we don't really hold all the cards in that matter, so I'm guessing they are planning something. Well, they might even go and pick up... Who's that kid? I forgot his name. Like, there's Lando Norris. Is Lando McLaren or is he in the Mercedes driver program? Lando Norris. Or is he in the Mercedes or is he with McLaren? I'm not sure. But maybe they could pick him up for a discount in the Mercedes power unit, maybe. But then again, that's their thing with 25-year-old plus, right? Oh, Lando is McLaren. Okay. But I'm sure there's someone in with Mercedes. I just don't remember the name. But yeah, unless that thing with the driver over 25 is true. Because the thing with having an experienced driver alongside Stroll makes sense to me. The thing about them needing a driver 25 years old plus, I'm not sure about. So, we might never know because they might pick up the experience to help Stroll. So, if they pick another youngster, then we'll know that's not the case. That rule does not apply, but if they pick up a veteran, we won't know if it's just to help Lance or if they actually need an older guy because of the sponsor. So, back to the race. Currently in lap 33, weather report.
We're expecting the rain to hit us anytime now.
Anytime now is the rain going to hit. Perez must be pitting quite soon. He pitted he's almost doing 20 laps on those ultra softs. He needs to pit soon, to say the least. Vettel is back to P3 after his issues. I don't know what happened with him. Yeah, that's the thing. Is George Russell Mercedes or Williams? Like, do Williams even have a young driver program? I don't know. So I'm guessing George is with Mercedes, right? So Perez is going to change for super softs. Vettel... No, wait. Yeah, Vettel also dived into the pits. Bottas is battling with Ocon. So Bottas has made the pit stop and is back up battling. I don't know how am I still improving time through the first sector. I'm just basically autopiloting through it. I don't know what I did to be quicker, honestly. Maybe I cut the corners, I don't know. I'm basically on autopilot because I've been talking about Williams for so long. I don't remember the last 10 laps, so that's the thing. The skies are getting quite darker, so yeah, rain is indeed coming at any moment. Yeah, it's with Mercedes. Yeah, I just don't know if Mercedes have one. I never heard about someone from Williams, so I'm guessing they still have scouting, but I'm not sure they really sponsor a driver like the Mercedes and Red Bull do. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, once again in third gear. That's why I cut the corner. I had much more turn in. Ah. Well, now Bottas has coast clear for him to attack me. Perez just overtook Ocon. I don't think Ocon is going to get overtaken when exiting the pits, and the rain is starting to fall over the circuit of the Americas. I can already see some drops of rain in my visor, in my monitor, whatever you guys would like to call it, but I can see some rain. Also on my rear wing I can notice the flow of air pushing the drops of rain over my wing. Bottas is going to open his DRS flap. I'm going to bump it up to rich mix. Looks like he can't really overtake me even though it is slipstream and DRS. I have a much better power unit than they have. Well, it's not really much better, but it's quite a bit better. So yeah, that was helpful. Bottas also must have taken quite a bit of his tires trying to get back through the field. So oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Bottas really can't... Well, he's going to keep on my gearbox, but I don't think he can just on straight line speed pull it off. If he has better traction, if he has a better exit out of the hairpin, he's going to be able to get it, but but then again, I'll have rich mix and I'll avoid giving him the slipstream as much as I can, so
let's be mindful of the conditions. The track is getting wetter. Recommend you
why am I down in fourth through the hairpin? I just hope it's going to go to winters quickly. Well, I would like Bottas to pit first, then it goes to winters right away, you know? So I could have Bottas out of the podium, so he could have Haas for India podium. That would be nice. Yeah, isn't Oliver with McLaren? I think he is, isn't he? But yeah, he's been only a test driver. Well, if he ever gets the chance, yeah, he might prove himself to be good. The thing is, he's a test driver. Does he race in any other racing series? Or he just goes do simulation work and that's it? You know, I don't know if he's having actual racing. Because Hartley was, right? I think he was in the World Endurance Championship. Oh, is in DTM? Okay, okay. Then, yeah. As you can see, Bottas is just in and out of Slipstream. Oh, he's with for me. Okay, okay. Then he has, at least he's not rusty, right? I don't know how he's doing in Formula E, so I don't really have an opinion on him. I never saw any Formula E race. I never saw a Prix, right? Oh, is Bottas? Oh no, they just go to the middle of the track to take a slower corner for some reason. Perez is right behind me. Or for short, Formula Scalatrix. Well, I'm guessing it's getting wetter and wetter by the second, but still not exactly in the periods for a change. Here comes Valtteri. He finally goes for it, brakes later than me. Oh, he bangs my rear tires. Not enough to make me spin or something, just a tap to let me know he is there. We respected each other's space and I maintained P1. So yeah, I know how to defend from the AI. Bottas tires must be ruined already. Yeah, he's quick, but he took lots of time to get back through the pack and up to P2 again. I don't really care about Formula E. Like, I have a Portuguese driver in there, I have Antonio Felix da Costa, but he's not really in a very good team, I think. Like, he won at Buenos Aires like last season or 2 seasons ago. Maybe more now. But yeah. Oh. Oh my god, Bottas closed in quite quickly. There's some other car approaching. Oh, it's Sebastian Vettel. Bottas is in the pits. Vettel is on the super softs, I'm guessing. Don't quite know. Anyway, let's take another look at the pack. So, we have me leading, followed by Sergio Perez. He started P11, is up to P2. Okay, then we have Vettel in Super Softs. Then we have Valtteri Bottas and Esteban Ocon. Then we have Nico Hülkenberg, Kimi Raikkonen, Julian Palmer was 18th at one point. Then we have Massa and Pascal Wehrlein. If Wehrlein can take those Super Softs until the rain, he might be on for his second points finish in this season. I don't know if it was him or if it was Ericsson who got the 2 points Sauber has. McLaren only have 1 point so far in this season. Last season they finished with 0 and Sauber got points. So McLaren has been the worst team for a couple of seasons now. Not in terms of performance, but in terms of the results. So Pascal Wehrlein closing top 10. Then we have Max Verstappen, Marcus Ericsson, Lewis Hamilton. Then we have Stoffel Van Dorn, Fernando Alonso, and that's it. As we have Daniel Ricciardo, Grosjean, Stroll, Sainz, and Kvyat out of the race. It's not interesting when they say the battery is changing. Okay, Carla. Yeah. It's a E-Prix, like Grand Prix. Like Grand Prix. It's just they put a E-Prix. They put an E. It's like esports. They put an E before Prix, so it's E-Prix. Because Prix is supposed to mean prize, I think. So if you win E-Prix, you get a trophy that if you touch it, it electrifies you. Because it's an E-Prix, it's an electronic prize, right? Or an electric prize. So at least it remembers you from time to time that you won a race if you ever touch it.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We back on target.
Come on, no! Perez! Oh, god damn it! Freaking Mexican! Got me once again. I think with the win I can clinch the championship, so I would like to win this race. But I don't think I'll do it. Time to change tires? I don't think so. It's going to be...
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tire yet.
I guess Jeff just answered your question. So yeah. Why did I go up to 8th gear there? That wasn't needed. Yeah, Perez has much newer tires, so... Then that's Vettel. Ferrari, just for this Grand Prix, they got an upgrade in their aerodynamics. So their aero package is actually better than mine. Slightly. So they overtook us for the aerodynamic supremacy. Yeah, right?
0.2 seconds.
Unless we are quicker in the rain, which I don't think we are. I don't think we are going to be able to win the race. What do I think of Niki Lauda? Well, I did. Oh my god. I didn't really get the chance to ever see him. But it was a great driver. I don't know how dominant his Ferrari was, but he ended up winning multiple championships on it, I think. So, unless his Ferrari was like... Okay, Hülkenberg has some kind of mechanical problem. Unless his Ferrari was dominant, it needs to be a very good driver to beat competition. But yeah, Vettel can't let go of me. Do you imagine it never transitions to inters? And Perez, I think Perez is going to take those until the end if it doesn't go to inters. But just imagine it never going to inters, and him just pitting for another set of dries. Engineer repeat.
Okay, you're dropping a few tenths per lap to the car ahead. They're edging away.
Weather report.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, it's going to be light rain until the end. I don't know if it's going to be on inters conditions though. So hopefully I changed onto the softs. These are going to comfortably take me until the end. I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. Yeah, that year in 76 was Hunt's title, right?
We've seen at least 20 minutes of light rain.
That's the season Rush is based around, isn't it? I think it is, I'm not sure though. Yeah, it was a great driver. Damn that plane. Oh, it's lifting off, it looks like. I thought it was landing. It was quite low. But yeah, Perez might end up winning the whole thing. I always get too much understeer on that section. Don't know if it's just the setup, if it is my line. Don't know what's wrong through there, but I never seem to be able to get quickly through to the last couple of corners. It was quicker to go from tries to inters in qualifying than it's being here in the race, but whatever. Hell, if it goes too close to the end, I might not even pit and risk it on inters, on dry tires. $11 laps, well, about to be 10 laps remaining now. Keeping myself within 5 seconds of Sergio Perez. Come on, turn! Oh, the car just tried to kill me there. Managed to hold onto it. Hey Dario, welcome to the stream, man. Well, it might be time, I'm not sure about that. You know, you either tell me it's time or it isn't. Weather report.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
Set intermediate tires.
Okay, fitting intermediate tires next.
Ruben O'Clock, I don't really know for sure. How close am I to Perez? I'm losing time to him, so not really Ruben O'Clock. That turn is so freaking cringy. But it's sticking. That's such a lame. You know? I know I came up with that, but come on, turn! You freaking boat! You bloody piece of carbon fiber. Warning, not. Okay, at least Vettel is not charging me anymore. It's still DRS enabled, so it's not time for inters if the DRS is still enabled. But yeah, if it takes too close, I might risk it and go. What is Ruben O'Clock? Oh, it was something. We were just goofing about Hamilton. Hamilton was following me quite close, and he was on a charge. So we were joking that it was hammer time. But I think I was managing to pull away at one point or something like that, or I overtook him or something. So it was Ruben O'Clock beating hammer time, you know. God damn it! Hold on the track! What the fuck is this?
You've knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse.
God damn it! I overdid it. Freaking Raikkonen!
This engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Why am I going deep? Come on! Yeah, it has grown quite a bit, right? I think the AI has higher wings. That's why they are being able to cope with the conditions.
0 seconds.
Because I'm struggling quite a bit now. It might just be me being on older softs and they being on newer super softs, so they still have good tires, they can still cope with the conditions. Like, I'm not going to lose too much in the end. I could maybe go for Inters because Grosjean is in the pits. Grosjean is DNF'd, and Vettel is not going to win the race, so I'm not going to lose too much in terms of the championship. Yeah, that corner, man. I thought I was going to be able to beat Vettel on traction, but then I just lost the backhand. I'm usually good at catching the slides. Like, I'm usually good at putting a bit too much throttle to let the back end rotate, but then still catching the car, you know? But that time the technique failed me, and I'm losing time to Ocon, so... Box this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
They couldn't really disable DRS 20 seconds, like 10 seconds ago. They had to disable it right as I crossed the line. I don't think the guys are going to pit for Inters because it's this close to the end of the race. But it's probably the best thing to do, I think. Yes, I'm going to pit for Inters now that the DRS has been disabled, which means that the Inters have an advantage now. See, I'm good at catching the slide, but whatever. Like, I have a 50-point gap to Vettel, so... Since F1 2015, the cars don't like transitioning from third to fourth gear in a corner. I swear to God, man. There's something the car just doesn't really like it. I'm going in. Oh, Palmer is up to 7th. Wow.
Go now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Alright then, some information on Verline. They seem to have an issue.
Oh, come on. Verline was on pace to 10th place. Let me see. Come on, where is he? Ah, he dropped back. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's... Verstappen got the best. Yeah. Well, Palmer is still from 18th to 7. He's probably going to get driver of the day. It just takes practice. You get used to it. I got used to it. It was harder in last year's game, so... That's why I like to power slide on the exit of the corners, like this one. Didn't pull it off this time, but you saw what happens a couple of laps ago. Okay, 4 laps to go. Oh, let's at least have a bit of fun, right? Let's just queue up the Euro bit. Let's have some slides going, if I can. I'm gaining on those guys up ahead, but the time difference is too big unless they pit. Oh yeah, that should be epic, man. Yeah, I only gained 3/10 through the last lap on Raikkonen, so unless they pit, but whatever. I think Raikkonen and Bottas are catching up on Ocon. So it's going to be a Force India 1-3, I think. And I think also for the first time in this track, in this career mode, I'm going to finish outside of the podium in USA. Come on! Yeah, I also saw from the minimap a couple of corners ago. I think Palmer is quite alone on track. Or Fangio's.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Fangio's Mercedes would be nice as well.
Our gap to the car in front is 17.8 seconds.
The last, well, Fangio was the last world champion for Mercedes before Hamilton. It was a 50 or 60 year gap between Fangio's and Hamilton's championship for Mercedes. I tried to hold it, but yeah, went wide still.
Some information on that. They're retiring from the race.
Vettel is out of the race. Wow. I swear to God, man, if had I not stopped, I would be in the top 3 now. I swear to God, man, if I won, I would have clinched the championship. I think so, for sure. But yeah, with that one, I'm going to be meeting the targets. Man, one thing that I never found out, what the hell happened to Whitmarsh? I don't remember his first name, I think it was David. But yeah, it was like the team principal or whatever for McLaren Mercedes. And then he just disappeared, at least I don't know where he went to. Well, I'm in the last lap, so that adds up nicely, right? Oh. Where did he went to? Yeah, it was Martin. Yeah. Or where did he go to would be better said, I guess. Since Didi is already in the past, to go doesn't need to be in the past as well, I think. As Sergio Perez crosses over the line to take his first win of the season. It takes home the silverware here at USA. And what a great moment from him, from I guess lots of his fans here as well, despite having the Mexico Grand Prix hopefully tomorrow, or at least in the next couple of days. Ocon in P2, I'm guessing, with Bottas third. Then we have Raikkonen and me closing top 10. So let's go with to the podium celebrations.
A great win then for the Force India team today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
I can see them on their way out to the podium now. Force India have really come a long, long way in this sport. And what a special race this was, to see them earn that top spot.
Also a 1-2 for Force India, so yeah.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. A strong race then for our championship leader. That's extended their advantage at the top of the standings. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's got to be Jolyon Palmer. He was in another league for me today. Really impressive stuff.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Yeah, I knew it was, yeah, right? Yeah, I knew it was going to be Palmer. As soon as I knew he was 18th, and he was going to finish 7th. So, yeah. Max Verstappen, after being quite down in the field, managed to finish where he started. Also, Nico Hülkenberg doing the same. Fernando Alonso got a point. Lewis Hamilton finished 11th. Fernando Alonso tied the constructor standings with Sauber. My god, that beast, man. He's just a freaking beast. Oh. Okay, man. I'll just travel to Mexico, see if anything pops up. So, and then I'll wrap it up. Let's just see how many points I own. With the bonuses, I get 1,472 points. I beat Grosjean, but he actually managed to get a faster lap than me. Okay. So, yeah, I only got back 1 point on him. Hey, see ya, man. So, I beat both targets, which is nice. Yeah, okay, RJW, and the weekend total is 8,313 points. So I'll just travel to Mexico, see what pops up, and then I'll see how it goes. So yeah, as we travel to the Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez for the Mexican Grand Prix. Back in the hospitality suite, we are going to be in a second. So let me just see. Yep, nothing pops out of special. mixed conditions on track, so you might train for the qualifying or the race. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the USA Grand Prix. If you did, give me a like. If you did not, the dislike button is, as always, right beside it. Subscribe if you like to see more. Hit the bell icon for any notifications of whenever I'm about to start a live stream or to post a video. Hope to see you guys in the next live stream, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.